Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 2022 holiday budget. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into it. Okay, so I guess I would be remiss to not share Halloween and how we navigated that. So essentially, we budgeted $20 for Halloween and we passed out candy for the first time since we've been together, because we lived in an apartment for a number of years before we bought this house 3 years ago. But then as soon as we bought it, y'all know what took place. So trick-or-treating was not a thing. And so we passed out candy for the very first time. So we bought two $10 bags of candy and we passed out candy from like 5:30 to 8:30 or so. And that's how we did Halloween. Or that was our contribution. I'm not a Halloween person. My husband isn't a Halloween person, so passing out candy and kind of taking that as an opportunity to kind of get to know the kids in the community and to get to know the parents and our community members was our contribution to Halloween. Just plopping down outside with a pumpkin on the porch and some music playing and our disco lights, our strobe lights, because that just gave it like a slightly, festive vibe. And that's all we did. So $20 went to Halloween. So now that Halloween is behind us, which I do think is the jumping off point for a lot of folks when it comes to the holidays. And so now that it's behind us, let's talk about what we are looking to spend for November and the month of December. And then of course, I guess January for New Year's. All right, so I am budgeting $85 for fall events. A fall event to me is something like a fall festival or just something that's just giving all the fall vibes, which could be like going to a pumpkin patch or something like that. Well, a lot of fall is behind us now and it's time for the Christmas events to take place. But a college football game, my alma mater versus my husband's alma mater, is very much a fall event. And so I don't think I've been to a college football game since I graduated college like a decade ago, I feel like. So we are going to a college football game and I am budgeting $85 for that. And I've already purchased the ticket, so that's how I know it's going to be $85. Next up, let's talk about Thanksgiving. So I will say we do have a very laissez-faire approach to a lot of everything, but especially the holidays. And so in recent years, we're normally, because still pretty young, would go to a parent's home or a family friend or just go where family is to gather, and we would kind of just show up with maybe one dish in tow or one contribution in tow, not having to put on a full meal or whatever the case is. But this year, my husband has invited family to come here for Thanksgiving. And so while we're still not going to be the primary cooks, we are planning to contribute in some type of capacity. So I am budgeting $140 for Thanksgiving, whether that's buying extra drinks because family may be staying with us for a couple of days, or buying extra food, or whatever food we might need to purchase to contribute for to Halloween, to contribute to Thanksgiving for whatever we might make. Like I may make deviled eggs, my husband may make yams or whatever. I guess we have to work out the kinks. I'm not on the planning committee at all. I'm like, leave me out of it. I will contribute, but just know I'm not making a whole meal for a bunch of people or anything of the sort. So leave me out of it. But I'm going to budget $140 for all things related to Thanksgiving prep, Thanksgiving, and even post Thanksgiving. Next up, we have Black Friday. We are not going to be, tearing the streets down looking for anything in particular, but each November, I do try to budget for some type of Black Friday, Cyber Monday shopping. I'm not too naive to pass up a deal if it's actually a good deal. Some of the deals are kind of giving off scam and capitalist vibes, but there are some, like sometimes I'm following an item and it's priced for a number of months or whatever leading up to Black Friday, and I do find that purchasing on Black Friday is actually a steal. So I'm going to budget $200. We don't have anything in mind in particular, but sometimes there are just things that we might want to purchase during that time. So I am going to budget for that. Now that pretty much wraps up November. Now let's talk about December. So first up, we have Christmas events. I want to go see this light display. I want to go see, I think, A Christmas Carol, the play. And that's pretty much the extent of what we would have to pay for. I do have already some Christmas events on our calendar that I've looked up, but most of them are free. There is one event that we want to go to or typically go to, and it's free, but you can buy things when you get there. So sometimes we spend, like $5 or $10 while we're there. So all in all, I'm gonna budget $150 for Christmas related events. Next up, we have Christmas gifts. So I'm budgeting $200 for Christmas gifts for us, which is gonna be me and my husband. I currently can't think of anything that I want for Christmas. My husband currently can't think of anything that he wants for Christmas, but last year we did a $100 Christmas exchange challenge where we had to purchase at least 5 gifts each with $100, and we actually filmed it and put it on camera, and that was so fun. It fostered creativity. It was a challenge. It was a competition, which we love. We love a competition around here. So I'm kind of thinking we may do something like that again, because at that point you are trying to purchase something or things that you really think the person will use or like, rather than just any random gift just because. I'm not into that. So I'm budgeting $200 for Christmas shopping between my husband and me. Next up, we have Christmas gifts for others, and I am budgeting $300. So all in all, just for gifts so far, we're up to $500. Now, there are a number of people who we will purchase for, but then we also do random, Secret Santa, white elephant exchanges type things at work. We also randomly give to people, paying it forward types of stuff around Christmas time, Salvation Army and all of that. So we are going to budget $300 in total for Christmas gifts, and let's hope we don't go over. Next up, we have a holiday party, which is kind of debatable. So again, we moved into the house right when the C word struck, and we even had to cancel housewarming parties and all of that. But in October, we actually had a wine tasting party here in home where we brought in a vendor, and it was so fun, and we want to do something similar, but the budget that I'm about to share with you isn't going to cut it, because unless we were to try like 3 wines or something, because we're going to need more than that. But I was thinking I want to do some type of party here, some type of gathering, maybe the same kind of vibe where we may bring in somebody to do something, we may not. We may just buy food and cook food and stuff for everyone, and beverages and stuff like that. And I don't know, we're gonna figure it out. Maybe, that would be cute if we did a white elephant exchange here. I don't know, my wheels are turning. I'm thinking about something for maybe the week before Christmas or after, so I'll have to get back to you on that, but that could be very fun. And so I am budgeting $250 for a holiday party, and I'm budgeting $250 because our philosophy is that the less that we spend on buying random bits and bobs for ourselves, i.e. Christmas gifts for the month of December, the more that we can spend actually experiencing things and, giving to others and stuff like that. So as far as I'm concerned, we don't too much care about exchanging Christmas gifts. We may not even exchange gifts at all. We may just put all of our money towards a holiday party. So that's the only rationale for this party, but I am budgeting, if I didn't say it already, $250, I already said it already, for the holiday party. Next up, we have Decor. Now, again, I'm not so naive to not think that I might find my way in Target or Home Goods or something and see something Christmas or holiday related that I want to purchase, whether it's cookie cutters or, a table runner or something, some picks or some foliage or any type of anything like that. So I am going to budget $75 for holiday decor, which I hope not to spend $75, but again, I don't know, we might want to buy a new little something to hang outside or something like that. My husband actually loves Christmas, but he doesn't ever love anything that has to do with gifts. He just loves everything about it, from like decorating and it being holly and jolly and everyone being more cheerful during the holidays. That's what he likes about it. For miscellaneous related to, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'm going to budget $30. This is just in the event that there was some kind of anything that we have to pay for that we forgot to budget for that is holiday in nature and isn't best captured by any other of the categories. So finally, we have New Year's. Now, let me tell you, in my whole life, I have probably stayed up and watched the ball drop, I don't know, maybe like 8 times, maybe 8 times in my entire life. I'm a sleepy gal. I go to sleep early, okay? We all know that. Now, as far as being at a club or like somewhere, like some kind of party or something, I have probably done that once or twice. But for whatever reason, I'm thinking maybe we could do something for New Year's, like me and my husband could go out somewhere and watch the ball drop, or I just want to live life, I guess. You know, we're in our pre-baby chaotic era, and I'm just kind of we are living young, wild, and free. So for whatever reason, I feel compelled right now. This could change on the night of, on Christmas Eve, or what do you call it, New Year's Eve. This could change on New Year's Eve. Of course, I could be asleep. But for whatever reason, I'm feeling like, you know, just, I don't know, going to a bar, a lounge, or somewhere and watching the ball drop, maybe having some people over, maybe our holiday party becomes a New Year's kind of party. I don't really know, but that's my thinking. And so I'm going to budget $50 for any small shenanigan outing related to New Year's. Or even if we, you know, my husband and I can have a party by ourselves, just the two of us. He's a DJ. We bring out the DJ equipment, fog machine, strobe lights. It's a whole thing. So maybe I'll even purchase a few things just for the two of us. Or maybe we'll invite like a handful of people. I don't know. When you start inviting a bunch of people, that's when food and buying other things start to take place. So maybe we'll have a little party here with decor and everything for just the two of us. So I'm budgeting $50 for that. So all in all, if you add it up, we are going to be budgeting $1,500 for the holidays. Again, this is technically October 31st through January the 1st. So that is our 2022 holiday budget. $1,500 is pretty steep, but I'm pretty sure it's less than last year. And this already is looking like way more fun than the budget that we had last year. I think it was somewhere like $1,750 to $2,000. So let's hope that we can stick to this budget. That's the goal. That's the plan. This budget includes us taking place in all of the things, all the activities. So I don't really see how we can go wrong, but I'll keep you posted, you know, at a later date. So that is going to be it for today's video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you are new, and if you're liking what you're seeing, and I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye guys.